Welcome to Spotlight Documentaries, our series on young leaders and the Coalitions of the White House Drug-Free Communities program. We're here today with Neal.
Okay.
So what inspired you to become a youth leader for the PATH program in the first place?
So personally, I don't like when I go to parties, I don't drink or smoke or anything like that. I think it's lame pretty much. And it's just not healthy for you. So pretty much I joined PATH to spread that message that you don't have to drink or smoke to be cool. I think I still have a decent amount of friends by not smoking or anything.
Can you tell us more about PATH leaders and what they do?
So basically, what I did at least, we talked to them about alcohol prevention, ways to stop doing that. I mean, just don't succumb to peer pressure. Pretty much, that's pretty much the main cause. Uh, and yeah, we also talked about how to communicate better with other people and how to avoid even getting to the stage where you're gonna get peer pressured.
So can you share with us some personal stories where you felt like you had an impact on the people that you'd interacted with?
During PATH.
Yeah.
So there's this one kid. He was very interested in the party life kind of. He was very interested in the party life and just frat, even colleges. He was thinking about colleges already. I'm like, what?
In middle school?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, it's definitely not worth it. You're just gonna mess up your life. I mean, pretty much. You're not gonna get into good stuff.
Yeah. So what steps do you think that middle and high school students can take to avoid falling prey to drugs?
I just think what we're doing pretty much, getting attention towards it. They get to high school and they're like, oh shoot, I need to do this stuff. But if you teach them earlier that's not okay, then they won't do it going forward, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a great answer. So what are some of your top strategies when you're talking to people who you might suspect might be using?
Okay, so usually I offer alternatives to people. Personally, I work out. I try to work out to keep my mind off different stuff. And usually, instead of working out or something like that, people go to smoking or drinking to stop thinking about stuff.
So obviously, social media is one of the biggest spreaders of drug abuse, and there's been a lot of talk about that. So what is your advice to people who might be using social media to avoid falling prey to those issues?
I suggest reducing social media use overall. Even if you can't do that, I mean, you can choose who you're following. So I mean, try to get to better, healthy, more like responsible following choices. I know I follow some gym people, and that motivates me to keep going.
So how can we spotlight and celebrate people who haven't fell prey to that and don't use?
I mean, I really don't think they need a celebration. I feel it should be normalized, kind of. I know people hate using that word, but it needs to be normalized to not do stuff like that. You shouldn't get cookie points or anything like that. Yeah, that's pretty much how I think about it. I don't think there should be any celebration in any participation award.
Yeah, I think that's a great viewpoint. So how can more students be involved with Path Heroes?
So personally, I got involved because of email. I just recommend checking your email a bunch of times, maybe even asking. I know our teacher here at West is Miss Rowe. You can ask her more about it. But yeah, I just generally look around your email, talk to teachers, see how you can get involved.
What do you feel like is one of the biggest obstacles to overcoming nowadays? We're seeing a lot more in the news is the fentanyl crisis. So overcoming the fentanyl crisis and the overall drug crisis.
So I think it's just education. It always goes back to that, just how you're getting educated and how you're learning about these drugs. If you're learning about these drugs from the streets, of course you're gonna take them because you think it's good for you or you think it's a way out. But if you get educated about things that can help you get out of that bad situation, you won't be taking fentanyl like that.
Do you think we can end the crisis?
I think it'd be very hard to. Education is not like that everywhere. Not I mean, you got Parkway education, that's pretty good, but it's not like that everywhere. So I don't think you can really do that. I mean, unless it's a worldwide thing, maybe a president sponsors it or something, but I don't think so really.
So what are some of the things that all of us in the community can do collectively to help stop the crisis?
So one, just spread awareness. Like I said, there needs to be more awareness on the topic. And if you have a fentanyl or drug user near you, maybe tell them to get out of that. Tell them do something else. There's different things you can do to fix that. I think that's it pretty much. Those are the main two ways.
Yeah. And what are your future plans? College, career?
I plan to be architecture. Of course, I want to study architecture. I was thinking maybe Syracuse University.
All right. Well, thank you so much for this interview
Yeah,
and
yeah.
your time today.